What originally led me to want to join the military was I was at a point in my life where I didn't have any discipline, and I needed to obtain some discipline in order for me to be successful in my life. On top of that, I wanted to serve my country because I also felt like any liberties that I obtain, I should have earned at some level. And I felt like serving in the military would at least for myself, be a valuable trait to earning those rights. So for a lot of us veterans that are coming back, when we have to go to the VA, tons of paperwork, a lot of, the websites are not necessarily easy to do. There's like 3 or 4 different logins you need for every website. The passwords to get in there are like 15 letters long. You got to rewrite them down. They don't let you use them again and again. And if I'm having trouble with this, some of these Vietnam vets and Korean vets and World War II vets are having trouble with it. And that directly affects when people get their medication, when people's appointments are going to be scheduled. That process from the ask for treatment to the treatment is a problem. Before I had actually ventured into considering cannabis as an alternative method to my current medical situation, I had been drinking quite a bit and taking a lot of pills. So my temper was extremely short. And I can remember at times where my son was doing something, and it wasn't that he was doing anything wrong, he was being a kid. And I snapped at him, and I could see just the fear that he had in his eyes looking at me. And I hated that look. It was at that point I knew that there was a point where something needs to change. And when I did switch from the pills and the booze to cannabis, I noticed a dramatic change in relationship between me and my son and me and my daughter. Instead of yelling, I was talking to them. And I wasn't getting that fear from their eyes, I was getting the love from their eyes. When I saw the difference, that's what really led me to saying, you know what, there's a lot of vets out there just like me. Maybe if I stand up and say, hey guys, this happens to me and I guarantee it's happened to y'all. I spoke with Matt Rinaldi about 1.5 years ago in regards to his viewpoint on medical cannabis and legalizing cannabis. And I think people who spend too much time in the House and in the Senate tend to get too comfortable and lose track of what the people need. He couldn't give me an answer on why he should be taking this right from me. Instead, he was kicking the can down the road to not discuss it. And I felt like veterans have gotten to the point where we're tired of the can being kicked down the road. I am directly supporting Julie Johnson because Julie Johnson's view on cannabis and her support for veterans is in line with my view. And Julie Johnson doesn't seem to be a person who wants to take people's own freedoms away from them. Happy Memorial Day, and thank you for your service.